Highlands and Islands produce 3 times as much energy as they use, but the Outer Hebrides has the highest levels of fuel poverty in Britain. This is Karen MacLeod's house. She was too embarrassed to let us in. It's damp and mouldy.
I mean, the little one's school uniform is cold. It feels damp when I put it on her.
Her energy company has just raised her electricity bill by almost 20% to £250 a month.
We don't have any hot water because it uses a lot of electricity.
The divorced mother of 2 says the family have cut back as much as they can.
I never saw myself struggling like this. Thinking you've got an extra 20 or 30 pounds and then all of a sudden something comes up or a direct debit comes off that I've forgotten about, and then that's all the money gone.
Over half of households here are set to fall into fuel poverty next month, according to one charity, spending more than 10% of their income on energy. Bad weather, poorly insulated homes, and a need to use oil for heating, whose price isn't capped but has soared, all contribute to the problem.
Delivery costs to the island are increasing. All that adds up to, the product here being dearer.
Shop owner Gordon McLennan says the rising price of getting food and fuel to Lewis adds to the islanders' costs.
We add VAT to the product. You've effectively got the area with the highest fuel poverty on the country paying the highest rate of VAT on their products. It's not fair.
The government in Westminster say they're spending billions helping households cope with the rising cost of living. But in the Hebrides, it doesn't feel like that. The use of food banks is rising rapidly. These are economically fragile communities, but they are also resilient communities. They will get through this, but it might mean that they return to lives they thought they'd left behind.
200 ewes lambing.
Some crofters, like Donald McSween, are contemplating a return to burning peat for heat, as well as growing their own food.
It's almost going back to my grandfather's way of life, where you would have, some livestock and some oats, barley, potatoes, carrots, turnips, just kind of really basic things, but it kept them alive.
These current challenges are another reminder to Hebrideans that living on Europe's edge is often no protection from Europe's problems. Michael Buchanan, BBC News on the Isle of Lewis.